Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention please? This is a public service announcement concerning your safety. Every year, millions of people are injured and even die from stupidity. If you suspect someone near you is stupid, get away from them as quickly as possible. Do not become another statistic. Watch the show. Arm yourself against this phenomenon that's sweeping across America. Have a good day.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Surrounded by Stupid. I will be your host, Ed Rhodes. Tonight we're going to try something a little different. I'm going to try my best not to get overly excited, but I still want to bring you some stupid that I have observed, through my years of experience. But I want to stay away from politics altogether because, tonight I'm in a good mood. I want to stay that way. Tonight what I'd like to talk about is, I know that those of you who watch me are of higher intelligence. You do not subscribe to the bull crap that's out there and so on and so forth. So I'm probably preaching to the choir, but I'm going to do it anyway. Share it with your idiot friends. That's the best thing to do. Tonight what we're going to do is we're going to discuss all these advertisements that stupid people believe. There are like 5 million. You walk out right. I haven't even. It's not even the middle of the show when you're walking out.
I can hear you.
God. That's why I don't have live shows. As I was saying, there are like 5 million different kinds of diet pills out there. And those of us that are overweight, rotund, whatever, just downright fat, we're trying everything between exercise, diet. Some of us, we just can't peel the weight. And of course, those pharmaceutical companies, all those diet companies and all those vitamin companies, they know this. That's why they want to sell you a bottle of pills for $50. That don't do anything. Well, I take that back. Every single one of them do the same thing. You will lose weight for approximately the first 2 weeks. After that, they don't guarantee jack. The reason for that is ladies and gentlemen, you can just drink water and lose weight in 2 weeks. Change your diet a little bit. Your body will willingly give up some weight, a little bit. The problem is sustaining that weight loss until you've lost how much you want. You got to keep shocking your system. Those diet pills don't work, they don't do it, and they don't have to be cleared through the FDA. The only thing the FDA does is say, okay, it's not going to kill you. So a lot of these companies, they can get away with saying whatever they want. Another one that a lot of people fall into is the not sold in any store garbage. The fact that if you see it on TV and this product is not sold in any store, well, that's a lie. In a month it's going to be at Walmart. Those frying pans that they had, that one was a ceramic, one was the diamond, they don't work. It's lies, ladies and gentlemen, every bit of it. I tried that thing where they, take a piece of cheese and burn it to the pan and then it just slides out. No, it don't. Frying an egg in it with no oil, no grease or anything. Liars. Matter of fact, I'll tell you just something right off my personal view, is that since it is an aluminum pan and it has been sealed, they trim the edge. But they don't put any sort of angle on the inside. They don't polish that inside. So if you do, let's say, put a little Pam in there and you fry an egg in it and you want to pour that egg onto your plate, good luck. Because what it'll do is it catches that sharp edge on the inside of that pan and the egg falls, rolls, and your beautiful egg just turned to mush. It's edible, but it don't look too good. As seen on TV, not stolen in any store. Okay, fine. If that's what you want to do, do it. I don't care. Then, of course, you've got the advertisers out there that want to try to scare you into buying something they're selling. In this area, we've got a guy who's a entomologist, and he's also got a pest control company, and he'll encapsulate your basement. I've never heard him give a positive view of his company, ever. Ever. You know, call us, we're the best in the business, something like that. No, 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 no. He throws these ads out like, yeah, you want to use your backyard this summer for a backyard barbecue? Well, you can't, because the mosquitoes out there, they carry malaria and all these other diseases. You will die. I'm thinking, come on, guy. How many people have died from malaria? Especially in recent years. But, you know, that's idiots. Again, stupid. That's pretty much all he wants to do is try to scare people. And then, of course, the people that get scared and they call him up when you pretty much just put a debugger out in your backyard. There's another company, water company, that's water purification. Well, I can tell you firsthand, I do not drink bottled, or I don't, sorry about that, no. I do not drink tap water. I won't. I refuse. And I'll tell you why. I can go to any ocean, or I can go to any river, spring. I can go to a mountain spring, a creek, and I believe that water is cleaner than what the city can give you. The reason for this is that out there in the woods and all this, you don't have idiots pouring bleach and chlorine and whatever else into the water, trying to purify it for you. I personally don't want fluoride in my water. I don't want to taste it. But growing up, my parents thought I was stupid. Oh, water don't have a taste. Water don't have a taste. They moved to Florida. Oh, water's got a taste now. We lived in Indiana. I knew water had a taste. So I drink bottled water now, and it's got to be clean. It's got to be good. And if I find out that water isn't, then I quit drinking that water. Deer Park. Some of us call it Deer Pete, but I'll tell you what, I'll drink this over city water any day of the week. As far as I'm concerned, fire all the city water workers, and let's all dig wells. It's got to be better. Matter of fact, we're not held up like mafia like in Indiana, where like my parents bought this house to have a well. Well, almost immediately after they bought the house, the city water people come out and say, well, we want to test your well water. They test the water and say, oh, God, all these chemicals and all this garbage that's in your well water. You have got it. And actually had a law that said that if your well failed their test, you had to go on city water. Yeah. That's mafia. That's how the mafia works, isn't it? Protection money? Well, yeah. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it goes into conspiracy theories if you want to really look it up. It's up to you. Find out what fluoride does to people. Find out what the side effects of fluoride is. Also find out what the effects of chlorine is. You know, if you get enough chlorine in your system. I hear people talking about, well, I had a doctor tell me I needed to drink 8 glasses of water a day. Okay, how big is your glass? If I do drink water, I'm drinking 20 ounces at a time. I might drink 32 ounces at a time. Is that a big enough glass? Well, roughly it comes out to about a gallon a day. Well, I can tell you right now, if I drank a gallon of city water a day, I would be sick. Then you kind of calculate how much of that chemical stuff they stick in your water. Just look it up. You know, once you've figured out what's in the water, you may not want to drink it anymore. Other advertisements that lie. Actually, there's some of them that tell the truth that are just as scary as the ones that lie. McDonald's. They sell 100% pure beef hamburgers. Yeah. But do you have any idea how much beef is actually on a beef? Oh, yeah. Did you know that McDonald's was the largest buyer of beef liver in the world? Why are they buying all that beef liver, and what are they using it in? Well, they'd have to use it in the burger, right? Okay. If they're using beef liver, could they be using beef tripe, which is the lining of the stomach? Could they be using the intestines? Could they be using the kidneys? Could they be using the brain? I don't know. I'm not even insinuating. I'm stating that if they play the part by saying, our burgers are produced with 100% pure beef, and they're dumping in a bunch of beef liver, that would also mean that there's everything else is fair game to them. I'm sorry to say, but I really don't want bull ball or penis in my burger, okay? I don't eat at McDonald's anyway. I've got other reasons. One of these days I may have already told you. Memory's not what it used to be. But at some point I will get into the McDonald's thing. Same thing with recently we just found out that Subway, we bake our bread fresh every day. Well, we didn't know that they were putting pillow stuffing in their bread either. Maybe that's a slight exaggeration. I really don't want to mislead you, but what they were putting in it was a chemical that is used to produce the same fluff that is used for pillow top mattresses and pillows and yoga mats. There. Now I have told you the truth. Politicians, you know how you can tell when a politician's lying to you? When their lips are moving. It's not that hard. Ask them a question. If their lips are moving after that, they're lying to you. Let's see, advertisements and companies. Well, we've covered the weight thing. We've covered the fast food things. Yeah. Matter of fact, me and a friend of mine just had dinner at an IHOP, and I told the waitress they need to fire the cook. There was a family there who had been sitting there for almost an hour waiting for their food, and of course when our food come out, it was like, well, the omelet wasn't too bad, but the pancakes were, wow. It's hard to ruin a pancake, especially at IHOP. You know, IHOP, International House of Pancakes. This wasn't even pancakes. These were cookies. Great big, round, stiff, brown, overcooked cookies. I'm still burping them things. What else? Something else we plan on putting on the show eventually as soon as I figure out how to do it, and I need to get some pictures up, is that recently, well, not really recently, for a long while I have been seeing an overwhelming amount of stupidity when it comes to vehicles. People will take a beautiful car and then paint it some of the butt ugliest colors on the rainbow. I want to start taking pictures of these cars and put them on the show that these people are idiots. Now, the reason why I say they're idiots, I have no problem. You paint a car whatever color you want. So be it. Most people don't keep a car until it just falls apart. You know, oh, I'm going to drive it till the wheels fall off, then I'm just going to buy me another one. No. They'll drive a car for about 4 or 5 years, and then they want to trade it in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you have painted a car pink and teal with big flowers all over it, good luck getting that in on a trade-in. Saw an IROC recently. IROCs used to be fairly decent looking cars. Turned my stomach though, because whoever owned it decided they were going to paint it a very, very light pink and a Pepto-Bismol pink. The lower section was the darker and then lighter, and then the little visor over the sunroof was the darker again. Ugh. again, you paint your cars whatever you want, but you know, if I see it, I might take a picture of it, stick it on the show. Because, like I said, I know. Matter of fact, I just down the road from where I live, there's Talon. It's Pepto-Bismol pink, the whole thing. And it hasn't moved in over a month. So the only thing I can figure is the car itself is so embarrassed it don't want to leave the yard. So, let's see, what else? I don't know. That was awful quick, wasn't it? I know there's other things that I need to discuss, but for the life of me, I didn't even think about this one really. I didn't think enough of it. I do watch a lot of YouTube. I cover a lot of YouTube. I get on there and I'll YouTube like you wouldn't believe. The problem I find on there is Fail Army. You guys are awesome, but there, you know, some of you people that actually send in your videos. If you're sending the video in of somebody else doing something stupid, okay. But if you have actually done something stupid so that you can wind up on YouTube, I really don't know what to say, except you're stupid. I've heard, I don't know, somebody told me that they may have took it off of YouTube. Somebody decided they were going to nail their hand to a board so that they can be on YouTube, and you know, I'm sorry, but that sounds kind of stupid to me. Forego just don't get the hammer, don't get the nail. Go get you a chainsaw, cut your own leg off. Yeah, if you want notoriety, not only do you get the notoriety of being on YouTube, but you get disability on top of that. How's that? You can join all the masses that Obama's created. Da, 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 da. Oh, wait a minute. I wasn't supposed to get into politics, was I? I'm sorry. It's a habit. Good Lord Almighty. Oh, I saw one today. Yeah, I was over at, let's see. I was over at Subway today. I try my best not to eat at Subway either because the pillow stuffing and the bread just doesn't turn me on. But I was noticing today when I went in and I ordered the pizzas or whatever, the flatsies they call them. I ordered a couple of those for lunch, and I'm looking up there and it says 6-inch flatsy. And finally I had to ask the guy, I said, why does it say 6-inch up there? He said, well, that's made with a 6... You know, I really don't know. It's made with a 6-inch flatbread, but it's the only size we've got. And I said, exactly. So why would you have to put 6 inches up there? It's not like you have different sizes of these, right? He said, I never thought about that. So, I educated somebody today. Yep. Oh. It's fun being me. The only way I could have any more fun is if there was two of me, and heaven help us if that ever happened. Oh, I'd have my own talk show. Yeah, I need to do that anyway. Need to get Mr. Hawkins back on the screen. He has this stupid fear of cameras. I got some stuff you can drink that'll cure that. Ladies and gentlemen, the whole idea of this is that we need to have fun. We really have to have more fun in our lives. Too many people are getting uptight, and even myself. We have just got to stop. We really need to stop with all the stupid. Really, 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 really. Stop listening to advertisers just because they get on TV or they get on the radio and tell you something. It's not true. Trust me, it's not true. Haven't you ever noticed that every pizza place in a town says they were voted best pizza? How could that be? Every grocery store, go by a serious heart attack, go to every single grocery store in your area. Go outside your area. Go over by the customer service area and look for the plaques that says voted #1 in customer service. Every single one of them has been voted #1. That's the society we live in, because we've got all these people who want to lie to you. And I'm not going to lie to you, at least not intentionally. I'm probably one of the few people who will not lie to you intentionally. You really have to take a little more responsibility. You got to give it some thought process. Just because somebody tells you that it works, it doesn't necessarily work. Just because your friends tells you that your blue hair with the purple streak in the back and the red in the front looks good, no, it don't. Now, I'm not saying the wild colors don't look good on some people. I saw a girl with blue hair and yeah. I saw a girl who had some red that it's nowhere in nature. Whew. Lord have mercy, that was red hair. Yep. I definitely don't believe anything that electronics companies tell you. When HP and Microsoft shoving Windows 8 down your throat, trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm right there with you. I have a Mac here. I do have all kinds of Windows. I've got a XP. What's yours, XP? 8? Yeah, Windows 8 sucks. Vista sucks. And that's why they come out with 8, because it sucks. We can't seem to get Microsoft to get on board to create something that everybody really likes. They seem to think that your laptop should work like a tablet. No, ladies and gentlemen, it don't. They're two different types of equipment. A desktop should never function like a laptop. A laptop should never function like a tablet. A tablet should never function like a phone. What that boils down to, ladies and gentlemen, really is laziness on Microsoft. They wanted to come out with the ultimate operating system, and they still can't beat Apple. So they come out with one operating system for all this different stuff. One. And and they say that you can share all your information across. No, you can't. You can't. Windows 8. I've been working with computers most of my life. Windows 8 is the hardest that I've ever seen to navigate through. Matter of fact, I can prove it. When any of the operating systems that Microsoft ever came out with, 3.1, 6.0, 7.1, NT, ME, ME2000, XP, XP Service Pack 2 and 3, 7, Vista, 8, there were none of them that gave you free classes except Windows 8. They started offering free classes, online classes, to teach you how to operate through it. Why would they have to do that? Because they knew it was stupid. They knew it was complicated. They don't give a rat's rear end about whether you can get through it. So, again, don't believe everything you hear. I don't know. I'm planning on taking everything I own and going to Mac, Apple. Why? Because I'm tired of chasing down Microsoft. Them morons can't seem to come up with one thing. Leave it alone. Improve it. I don't care. But do not change out operating systems every 3 years and force me to have to buy a new computer or new programming, because you people are so damn greedy. Let's see, what else can we talk about? What else can we talk about? Last time I opened this, it exploded on me. Still smells good. Ladies and gentlemen, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh. It says 140. Do you believe it's 140? Right. Oh, Lordy. We got several videos on the way. I was having troubles with my editing system. I tried to pull a bonehead move and tried to change it to a different format, and that just did not work. That's why anything that comes out, it's going to be an MP4. Hopefully you can still see it. Hopefully everybody can watch them, and so on and so forth. Also found out that a lot of my videos I didn't have taglines set up right, so hopefully I've got that. I'm still new at it. If any of you have pointers, throw them at me. Love them. Who was that one character?
Mike?
No.
You like Mike.
Oh, Mike, yeah. Mike, if you're watching, hey, I still haven't got another email from you. Love to hear from you. They will let you write in prison. No, the guy, he's YouTube. He's got his own YouTube show. The man's got talent. I'll give him that. He plays like 3 or 4 different parts at the same time. He does 10 things I hate about. You know who I'm talking about. You're just, I'm engrossed in the game.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay, let's see if this is it. J.C. Kalen? That don't sound right. No, I can't remember. I'll try to get that to you though. But there is a gentleman out there. He does a video show. Now I personally don't believe in everything that he throws out there, but I will believe this: he is more talented than I am. He does a show, he does a script, he will actually play 3 or 4 different parts at a time, and he will argue points, such as, Democrat point of view. Matter of fact, he's got things I hate about Republicans and things I hate about Democrats. I know he had 2 shows like that, but, check him out if you can find him. I'll try to get that name out to you. Let's see, what else? God, there's got to be more. There has to be more.
Been on here for 25 minutes.
So far, this show is a bust. And it's not even a nice bust. It's a bad bust.
It's been more rounded.
Yeah. Like a fat behind. I think I just wasted 25 minutes of my life. I didn't have enough material.
And anybody else that's watching?
I
Did they learn today?
This may not make it. May not make the cut. But it will go in the gag reel.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't. I had it all formatted in my head, and somehow or another, somebody wiped the memory. I did a scan guess. Somebody wiped the memory. Don't try that with Windows 8. You can't. If you get a bug and you know with the XP and you think that you can go in and go into the Systems Assist, Config Sys system or regedit, forget it. That ain't happening because they've made sure that you have to take that thing to a tech to get it fixed. Now, why would they do that? Because they're greedy bastards. Now, so far, I haven't heard. Now, Vista, I did hear that somebody apologized for that steaming pile and decided they were going to come out with a new 7, which was fine. 7, I think, was probably built off the profile of XP because it functioned a whole lot better. But Then when they come out with 8, they radically changed it, and people were just completely lost. But rather than give you a choice, XP, 7, Vista, no. Microsoft doesn't even want to mess with that crap. What they want to do is stick you to it and say, no, you're going to get 8, and then we're going to eliminate everything else. They don't even service, they don't even give you updates for XP anymore, which is a good thing, because XP Service Pack 3 was a steaming pile. Every single computer I ever tried to put the Service Pack 3 on, it just crashed. I have no respect for the Microsoft programmers. If you're one of them, goofy ass, get another job. Write computer programs or something, because you suck at operating systems. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call this one done, because I can't. Gotta flip them burgers. It's almost my bedtime anyway. I'm tired. I'm not even wearing the proper shirt for this show. Did you see this?
Mm-hmm.